Alright, grade 9's maths classes. Thank you. Welcome to Soneike.
What's up, all right, hands up, grade 8s. Oh, but you guys are organized. I love you guys all just here in the corner. Matrix. Okay, are we doing this grade for grade for grade? Is that how you guys are sitting right now? Fantastic. Tell me, hands up, if someone recently has asked you what you're going to do with the rest of your life. Was that a big one? Is that a big question? All right, tell me, who's ever heard the expression, life is what you make of it? All right, what if I told you that what you're going to do for the rest of your life will be life as you make it? What do I mean by that? Okay, who is 16? Hands up. All right, cool. So when I was 16, I was playing in bands and I was working in nightclubs and I was organizing festivals and I was bringing people together around music because that's what I love to do. And everybody told me one simple thing. It's not that easy. It's going to go badly and it's going to go wrong. So because I was 16, someone told me that I'm going to make a mistake, even though there are people who believe in me, people who want me to do what I'm doing, but there were still people who were doubting me. Hands up if someone's ever doubted you. Hands up if someone has ever told you that you're not good enough, that it's going to go badly, that your idea is not worth it, if something's bad, if something's wrong. It's a terrible feeling. Tell me, who here loves making friends? It's not a complicated question. Who likes making friends? Who likes having friends? You like sleepovers and hangouts and walks, and you guys like having a good time? Is this a boring school? What's going on? Do you guys like making friends? All right. So I just had a great session with some of your matrics. And I explained something very simple to them. Because the thing that I'm passionate about is entrepreneurship. Who here knows what that is? Oh, you guys are clued up, eh? So they found it quite interesting because what I said to them was that all that entrepreneurship is establishing relationships and giving value. So what does that mean? It means that we need to understand how good of a friend we are. And then we need to ask ourselves, all right, how are we going to help each other? And what if you could do that for the rest of your life? What if you could make life the way you want it? Just by having good people around you, who value you, who think that you're cool, and who love what you love. Does that sound like a good life? You know what I think about? I think about, and I was thinking about it on the way here actually. Who here knows what a skateboard is? Yeah, like a skateboard. It's like a surfboard, but for the road. You see? Okay, let's do this. She's got one, so I can see this now. Okay. So, what if? Okay, is it yours? Right, I'm gonna focus on her rather. I get you. It's cool. It's cool. We're gonna be friends. So. Let's pretend you bought it. You bought it at a shop, right? And the person that sold it to you must love skateboards, right? Because that's why you sell it. Can everyone hear me? Yes. Okay, I've got everyone's attention. Great. So, there's a shop for skateboards. And the person who runs the shop loves skateboards. So, do you think that that person spends any time with anyone else who doesn't like skateboards? No. So, everyone that person spends time with loves skateboards. How rad is that? He gets to spend his entire life, for as long as he works at the skateboard shop, with people that love what he loves. Do you think that it's likely that they're going to be friends too? Yes. Oh! So why can't life be that simple? Because a lot of people don't believe that the thing that they love is worth sharing. I'm going to say it again. A lot of people believe or are told that the thing that they love is not worth sharing. Who here knows what that feels like? Who here knows what it's like to be told that the thing that you care about is not important? Who here has ever been told you are special? Wait, you are special, but they made it sound like it's a bad thing. So somebody told you that you're special and made you feel bad about it. Why? Because you were sticking your head out. You were looking for attention. You were saying, I am here and I get to be counted. I am special. And someone said, sit down, you're not special, do as you're told. Don't make a loud noise. What's wrong with you? A, B, and C. Am I right or am I wrong? So what is important to learn is that there is a time and there's a place. Who has heard that expression? It's an Afrikaans, it's a tyd en 'n plek. It's an Afrikaanse expression. Who's heard that expression? There's a time and there's a place. Right. So, what do I mean by that? It means that there's a time to be quiet and to be receptive and to be listening and learning, such as now. If one of you guys just started standing up and going, yeah, you're talking nonsense, what against me, listen, I'm going to have a conversation with you, but it's probably not the best time or the best place. But the question is, when does it get to be your turn? When does it get to be your turn where you do get to feel special? You do get to focus on what you love, and you get to grow what you love. Who here wishes they had more time like that? And here's the thing. Some of you guys are in grade 8, you guys still have a lot of chill time. You guys still have a lot of time where you guys get to spend time at school and learn what you can. But there are some of you that the big world is waiting. What I'm wondering is, if someone gave you the time and the space to focus on what it is that you love doing and what it is that makes you feel special, and you can learn about that every single day, and one day make money from that, wouldn't that make you happy? Do me a favor, raise your hand if you know someone who lives a life like that. Someone who wakes up every morning who is happy to do what they're doing, just for money. I see 10 hands, there are 530 students. I feel like that's important to remember. There are people that do things that they don't love, or they don't know how to find a way to love it. And it starts with knowing what it is that you love, and it starts with knowing that you're special. In a world that sometimes will tell you that you're not. So how do you do that? How do you focus and learn about what it is that makes you special? Any thoughts? Hands up. Tell me. Yay, but there are smart kids here at Soneike. I'm going to tell you now. She said, you first start. Hey, but I dig you. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. She said, you first start by accepting yourself. Thank you. I love that that's something that you guys want to give a round of applause for. Right. Hands up if you know what it's like to struggle being yourself. How can I be okay with who I am? And how can I share that? Because it's not something that we are taught how to do. We are taught to be at school, we are taught to be good people, but we aren't always taught, we aren't always lucky enough to be taught how to be best at being ourselves. Who here wishes that that could be something that there would be more time for and a little bit of help with? It's not always easy, guys. But this is the conversation to have. Can I tell you why? Because this is where your power lies. Your power is found in the quietest of moments when you are of most service to the people around you. When you can help someone. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I did in there. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to think about one person who you feel protective over. Someone who you love. Someone who is in your family, someone who is in your community, someone in your class, who you've got their back. You don't want anything bad to happen to them. Try to do this with me. It might help. Now I want you to think about what it is that you do for that person to make sure that they get what they need. It can be as simple as just time spent. I want you to realize that that is you at your best. When you operate from a place of selfless love, when you expect nothing from that person, all that you want is the best for them, that is something that you can take with you for the rest of your life. You get to take the thing that you feel most happy about being yourself, and you get to share that with people. And you get to ask for money. You get to go, I'm so good at helping you in this way that I charge for it. And because this is all that I want to know about doing. I want to spend my life learning how to do this so well so that I can help you in the best way possible. And that's what you do for the rest of your life. Who knows someone who does that? Someone who's good at something really specific, and they make money doing that, and it makes them happy. Who knows someone like that? Who wants a life like that?